Let's get started. So today, hi guys, happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. We've already talked about that, but I had to say that because I'm recording the call, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so we have a couple special guests today, and they are going to be talking about Teamzy, which I'm excited to hear about because I have never used it, but I hear really, really good things about it from Misty and Maria. So Misty Valentine is one of our Star Diamond coaches, mamas, and stay-at-home mom now because she decided to quit her job so she could be at home and work her business and be really successful. So that's what she decided to do. And then we have Maria, who is a diamond coach and a mama as well. And she'll be staying at home soon too to be with her family. We're just going to say that. I don't know if you really, you do want to eventually. Yeah. Heck yeah. So anyways, so they've been tracking their business using Teamzy, and I heard about Teamzy, but I didn't realize how much you could actually do with it until they started telling me that that's what they're doing to track their business and to do their follow-ups and run their business basically. So I'm excited to hear from them. And Misty, you're going to talk first, so I will just let you go ahead and kick it off.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks for the introduction. My name is Misty. She already said all the good stuff, so I won't get into all of that. We're going to make it short and sweet tonight, but I had to share this with you because I know I can't be the only one that is kind of like plagued by the power hour sometimes. It's just like this big thing that is like held over my head sometimes, and I feel like I'm just searching through my Facebook to try to find who I haven't talked to yet. And I try to be really good at tracking, but I'm not that good at tracking. And if I go to add somebody on Facebook and they take forever to accept me, I tend to forget about them. And I don't know, it's just a mess. And this makes everything so nice. Before I start talking about it though, I've tried Google Streak and Asana and other things, and I'd heard about Teamzy a while ago, and I never even did anything with it because I thought it was like Asana and Google Streak, but it's nothing like those things. And I know a lot of people that use those and they really like them, but it was too much filing, so to say, for me. I don't know, you had to make all these folders and it was overwhelming. This does it all for you. With Teamzy, there's a free 30-day trial. After that, it is $30 a month. And at first I was like, I don't want to pay that. But I'm telling you, I would pay more than that because this has got me rocking my power hours. You don't even have to think about it. It lets you can go into your back office and upload all of your contacts from your Beachbody back office. So your customers, your coaches, your leads, everybody. And then you can go into your Facebook and upload all your contacts in there as well. And what you do from there is you can rank these people. Now, it actually, when you do them through the Beachbody one, it separates them as coaches and customers for you. You don't even have to do that. It does that. So that makes it nice. And then there's 5 stars and it goes all the way down to 1 star. And if you star them with 5, it's going to make them come up every 30 days. And it goes 30, 60, 90, 120 days. And if there's people on your list that you don't want to talk to, not everybody on your Facebook is in your target market. So you can just delete those people. It literally puts it in front of you today. I'm looking at my screen right now. I'm not going to share it with you because Maria's going to show you how to do it, but it'll say you have prospects, customers, coaches, invites, and ads, and it gives you the number to do. And it just literally starts throwing names at you, and you click on one name, and I go to Facebook, I look them up, and I send them a message, and I hit log connect, and it takes a person off. There's even scripts in here. If it tells you to connect with somebody and you don't know what to say, they have scripts in here. You can just copy and paste it. You can set a little reminder as to when you want them to pop back up to talk to you. To talk to them. It's got default tomorrow, 2 days, 4 days, 1 day, 2 weeks. And there's just like all these kinds of little tabs. And it even has on here dailies, and it says social posts, personal development, shake, and workout. Like, this is designed, like they have it for Beachbody. You put in your business, whether it's Beachbody, Roden and Fields, or anything like that, and it like caters it around your needs. My power hours that were taking me an hour or more before on some days, I mean, I can get on here and knock this out in 20 minutes now. It's just, and I find that this just keeps sending me names. So I just want to keep going and going. And I'm like, oh, wait, there's a name. Like, let me just talk to this person really quick. Let me talk to this person really quick. I mean, last month, it took me forever to get Success Club. Right now, I have sold 2 challenge packs, and I have 2 more links out just as of today. And it's just from this. And then we ran a live event, which worked really well too. That doesn't have anything to do with Teamzy though. But I mean, it's just making the power hour so easy that I'm being more consistent with it. And I love it. So I'm going to quit talking and let Maria share her screen with you so you can see how awesome this is. Go ahead, Maria.
All right. So first off, whenever I do my power hour, I open up, I'm going to go to the screen share. I open up my Facebook. And a lot of times I'll open up my Facebook twice, honestly. Right now I only have it open once. But how do I get this thing to move from the top? Teamzy's right there. Okay. So I'll open up my Facebook, and then a lot of times I'll open up my Facebook Messenger. So I'll just kind of have like 3 tabs. Right now I have like everything open. But so this is, I think I get rid of you guys on the side here. There we go. So this is what they call your dashboard. And I want you to know that these numbers here of the prospects, the customers, the coaches, the invites, the ads, all that stuff, like I got to choose those numbers. Whenever you open up Teamzy for the first time, it asks you your goals. So it asks you in the next year, how much income do you want? And it will shoot out what you need to do to reach that income goal by the end of the year, as far as you need to connect with this many people a day, but you can change those. So, you can make your numbers whatever you want them to be. Like Misty said, it makes it so easy that here, now I left this undone so I could show you guys how the numbers work. So like here, like it was so easy that I went from 10 Hey Girls a day and I just bumped it up to 15 because I was able to just knock people out left and right. So I'll just kind of show you the basics real fast as far as just a basic power hour before like we really get into all like the cool little details of it. So like here, so this girl, these are what they're telling me are my prospects. So I would just like click on a person, which I am going to type in a name up here because I left. So if you have somebody that isn't right there, but you're connecting to, you just look them up. Where is she at? I just talked to her. There she is. Okay. So I'm going to pull her up. So then what I would do is I would click on her name, and now I changed her to 5-star. Layla, stop. I changed her to 5-star because she is in my target market and she's somebody that I've been talking to. So I wanted to make sure that she keeps popping up. So what I would do is I would go over to Facebook. I would send her a message. I sent her a message here. And then if I don't know who she is or I need to look something up, that's why I have my other Facebook open too, just so I can go to her name real fast. And then, so I type her a message and then I just click connect. And for here, I'm just going to type, for a note, like I will just type, like I'm generic, like I'll write happy birthday. Misty will copy and paste. Why isn't that typing? Hold on, my computer's slow because Layla hit something. Misty will copy and paste her entire Hey Girl conversation or follow-up. And you can log here with, so like this was a Facebook message. I don't know why it's not letting me type, but I would type happy birthday here, and then I would click log connect, and it's going to log it. And then if I go back to my dashboard, see, it counted it. So right there, I went from 12, like I had 12, so now I have 13, and you can see your percentage just goes up. So you just go through that. And what it's making me do is right now, it seems to me that everybody's popping up in alphabetical order. So what I did at first was I took my tracking sheet and I went back and messaged everybody that I had already been talking to first. Hold on, let me find her bank. I went back and messaged everybody that I'd been talking to first. And so now they're just kind of popping up in alphabetical order. So I just click on them, go to Facebook, type them a message, come here, log connect. And this is what Misty's talking about with the script. So if I didn't know what to say to this person, I just pull this up, tell them I'm talking on Facebook. And here are 3 different ways to connect, 3 different ways to follow up with somebody. Actually, look what it gives you, 10 ways to follow up with somebody. It gives you how to follow up with somebody on a recommendation. It tells you how to reconnect with somebody. So if you really have no idea, you can just steal from those on what to do. So whenever it comes time to take care of your 2 customers, the same thing. You click over on the customers. I talked to Samantha today. So I talked to her about the ultimate reset, but like I said, she touched something, so it's not. So I'm going to log a Facebook message, log connect. Now you can also, and then see here, it's taking it down from my customers up there. I can go, when I search somebody, so I can go back and search. Gosh darn it. Layla, what did you click? It will not let me type on my computer. I can go over here to team, and it's going to give me my recent ads. It's going to give me my prospects, my customers. You can go up here, sort by. We've realized today that you have to click this twice. So last connected up, you want the arrow pointing down, and it's going to give me everybody that I've been talking to. And that's where we were saying, like, you can take somebody and you can switch their rank. So I can switch them to 4 stars or to 3 stars, depending on how often I want to connect with them. So let's do screen. There we go. Right here, add contacts. So when you add your 5 people on Facebook, you just type their name in here and it adds it to your dashboard there. What we have decided is that we would type in everybody as we friend requested them, and then when we mark them as a 5-star so that they pop up sooner. And then when they pop up, if they haven't accepted our friend request, then you can try to send another or delete them or whatever you need to do there. But that ensures that they show up pretty quickly. Misty, is there anything I'm missing? It's the same thing. It goes over here, coaches. It tells you who to follow up with and when they're set to follow up next.
I don't think that you're missing anything, but an idea that I had when you just showed this follow-up thing, I know they talk about on some of the calls that I've been on, like, for Shakeology retention, to start messaging your customers right before their order is supposed to ship and stuff. We could totally set a follow-up and it would remind us when to message one person. You know what I mean?
Yes, for sure.
I think that would be something to do. And there's not a bunch of people on this call right now. There's only 12 of us, but if everybody is interested, or, if a good bit of people are interested in doing this, they do live webinars like the Teamzy people do. I don't know how you would refer to them, but you just need 25 people and they'll do a training for you, go over how to use everything. But honestly, I was on, they send emails now that I've subscribed, and they had like a video in there today that I watched. And once I clicked on that video, there are tons. If you go to YouTube and type in like Teamzy for Beachbody, there are tons and tons and tons of training videos that range from like 5 minutes to like an hour and 15 minutes.
They're also right in Teamzy, like where I clicked on dashboard, there's a thing that says university, and you can just click there and it'll give you videos too. So they seem to be like very much like they want to make this easy for you, and like they want to make sure that you have all the tools that you need to make sure that it runs smoothly.
I don't know, we love it. Like it just completely.
Does anybody have any questions?
I do. So the rating, the 5-star is when you get more pop-ups to talk to them, and one
every 30 days, unless you set it specifically for a different follow-up. The 5-star will bring their name back up every 30 days.
Okay. And the other ones are like less than 30 or more than 30
more.
days?
Yeah.
It's like 30, 60, 90, 120.
Okay. So another question. When you clicked on team, there were prospects, customers, and then coaches. So whenever you click on the team, that's not just your team. Like that's not your actual team with your downline.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
But you do have the option whenever like if you click on coach, like right now, so if I click on coach, it'll tell you can select personally sponsored coach, downline coach, fellow team coach. So like if you wanted to leave somebody in there to connect with them, like under the coaches, you can put where they fall in your downline.
Okay.
Like and you could even put that like in the notes as far as who they belong to. I'm really sorry that she's on our call.
Fine.
But yeah, so when you go into coach, you can separate it out, or if it's somebody like we said that you don't need to connect with, you can just delete them. Like I've done that. Like when somebody pops up, if they're like, you know, a 60-year-old guy that's one of my dad's friends, like I just delete them from my Teamzy. I still interact with these people on Facebook, but they're not somebody that I'm going to connect with on my power hour.
Yeah. So you under the coach, are those more of like your prospect coaches? No. So your prospects are just coaches.
Your prospects are anybody that's not like that you're just connecting with, you're forming.
Okay.
Then you have customers, which is
signed up with you as a free
yes.
Customer. And
then you have coaches, because it tells you like to connect with like so many coaches a day and all of that. But like you can change that. Like obviously my downline isn't nearly as big as yours. So I only have it connecting with one coach a day so that I make sure I connect with everybody. But like one coach a day isn't going to get you very far. But it allows you to change those things.
Right.
Something that you can do is if you go into your prospects and you're wanting to separate like customer, like challenger prospect from like coach prospect, you can put tags like, let me see, hold on. Let me let you see my screen where I'm at right now. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
So like right here, I just went into somebody and then they're put as a prospect, but then tags, I just wrote like coach prospect, or you can put like challenger prospect or like whatever you want to, and it will tag them as that.
Okay.
So you can like do it that way.
Awesome.
So it's super simple. And I mean, for anybody that's like just starting out, I would really recommend, especially like if you think that you're going to want to do it, like do it now so you can, you know what I mean? Like have a system in place early, because this is super simple and just takes the guesswork out of your power hour. You don't have to go looking for people, like they're right there.
And they do have 30-day free trial.
Yes.
How much is it after?
$30
a month, which is one thing of Shakeology, you know?
Yeah.
You sell an HD order at Shakeology and you've got it covered. Mm-hmm. So if it helps you to hit Success Club easier, then it's going to pay for itself.
And it's a write-off.
Yeah. Yep.
This is awesome. So you guys are both paying for it?
Yeah,
Not yet.
right now it's a free trial, but we are going to pay for
I will pay for it, yes.
If
Okay.
Maria pays for it, it's good.
Cheap date.
Amen to
Little
that.
friend.
Amen to that.
That is funny. I'm so excited to do this. Why haven't we started this sooner?
I don't know, because Maria said something about it. She was like, Teamzy, and I was like, listen, I've heard people talk about that. Probably like Google Streak. I'm not even paying attention to it. And she was like, Misty, you need to look at it. And I was like, oh, I'm in love. Like, it's awesome.
This is really, really cool. And I love that you put in your goals and it will adjust how many people you should be connecting with.
Yeah.
Because people are going to realize, okay, if you want to make this X amount of money, honey, you need to be talking to more than 2 and 3 people a day and be consistent with it. So I think that'll really put things into perspective for everyone, including myself, that like, if I want this to happen, I got to do more than what I'm doing right now. And you really can't lie about what you're doing. So I really like it. It's like an accountability.
For sure, 100%. And it's even got over on the left side of your screen, like it leaves your why up there. So like if you look over, it just says your why and it's like right there in your face.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yep.
Guys, this is exciting.
Like right now, I'll tell you my why. Like my why is just sitting here, right here on like my Teamzy page. Like I can see it right here. And it says my why: to create a life of worry from money, to be fulfilled with time with Layla and time for my family while creating a legacy and an independent empire.
Oh, I like it.
And God bless you mothers that do all of this work with a stay-at-home child, because mine is covered in marker.
Oh. Daddy to the
Like, how does this happen? Look, Dad's home just in time for us to be done.
Oh, good job, Dad. I love that your why is up there. Like, hello, reminder, when you don't want to do anything, look at why you're actually doing it and then keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, who is going to do the 30-day free trial?
I don't see
All right. I see one other person. 2 other people? All right. I love it. Fran, your hand's up. Perfect.
Erin, you look skeptical.
Yeah, she does. Unmute yourself. Tell us why.
I don't know. It just seems like, because I've tried everything too, and I actually feel like I have a good system right now. But so that's really why.
Are you reaching your goals?
I'm at SD4.
Oh, girl. All right. Well, it's working.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, because I'm using Asana, and I think the only thing that I would like better is the 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 star, because right now I just manually like push these people back, you know. But sometimes like I get overwhelmed because I, have scheduled to follow up with, let's just say 10 people each day. Well, if I don't get back to that list, then I'm like days behind and then I'm overwhelmed. But I just need to like forget the date, you know what I mean? And just run through the list as best as I can each day, because that's kind of what I like about the stars, is that like, you don't have a deadline that you're missing, because that's how I feel using Asana. It's like, oh my God, I'm missing this deadline. I'm on February 28th and it's, March 14th.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for you guys who already have a system and it's working, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But if you're not reaching your goals, you need to do something, because it's obviously not working. So, this streak is not for everyone. Asana is not for everyone. This may not be for everyone, but sometimes it's a trial and error until you figure out. So like for me, I use Google Streak and I am so inconsistent with it. It's not even funny. Every time I go back to my pen and paper, every single time. I don't know why, but that's just, I like to physically see it in my hands and write it down. I feel better when I do it. But I love that it has the scripts and it has exactly who you should be following up with as a reminder, because my paper doesn't tell me that. Like, it's going to be hard for me to flip through every paper and see, oh, who should I follow up with now? Who do I have to search for and waste time to talk to. That's like cutting out all of that extra time that I waste. So.
It's honestly forced me to talk to people that I'm like, I don't know what to say to them because I'm like, they're there. Like very rarely do I, unless I have like a good reason, like you can click like skip this week, but like very rarely do I do that because those scripts are there and like they're right there. I'm like, no, like find something to say to them. Now, yeah, there's some people you go to their page and you're like, there's nothing here. But, you know, it's forcing me to talk. It's like making my market grow because like we add all these people to Facebook, but how many times do you really go back and connect with them all? So these are people that it's like forcing me to connect with that I would have easily skipped over because their name is right there.
Okay, question. Your connect with people. I saw the connect with, the adding for your vital behaviors. So would your connect with, I think you had 15 people, or Maria, you had 15 people. So is that like doing your Hey Girls and your birthdays?
Yeah.
And
Hey Girls for what?
And your invites?
Well, your invites are separate. Hold on, let me go back to share my screen.
Okay. But
I do that. Here's the thing. If you do them in order, so your prospects, anybody that you talk to will end up as a connect. So if you do them in order across the like left to right and do your prospects first, then those are going to be, your birthdays will count as those, but I use my prospects as the people who are popping up down here. Or the people in the follow-ups. Like, when you do an invite, they're completely separate. Like you have to click this little button here that says invite.
Gotcha.
When you click that, it will add a person to invite, but also to your prospects.
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying if you do it left to right, you're going to get all your prospects and all your invites. So it's really going to be 25 people that I've talked to for the day.
Gotcha. And I like that. I just wanted to make sure the invites were separate because my downfall is inviting. Like I could do all the Hey Girls and follow-ups, but the inviting is what gets me sometimes. So like I like that accountability that it's separate from everything else.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You have to click this invite. And once you click it, it makes you, before you close out, that's the other thing, before you can log this, it makes you select where you talk to them. And it makes you select what type of invite you did. You can't log this without selecting that. It won't let you.
That is perfect.
Yeah. So like my free groups, I just clicked other and I just like put it in the conversation detail.
Okay, I have another question. Great question. So if you connected with Rachel, say yesterday, and you logged that you sent her a message and connected with her, and she messaged you back, are you just keeping track of that, oh, I need to reach back out to Rachel today to answer her question, or I sent her, hey girl, yesterday, now I need to invite her? Like, how do you keep track of them?
Yeah, because you can go back into when I showed you like the last connected, and that's where I get like my invites from. Like that's the only thing it doesn't tell you is who to invite. Like that, because that's going to happen depending on your conversation. Sometimes you don't invite people for 3 months, you know. But yeah, that's the only thing is it's not going to tell you who to invite. And if you have a follow-up that you don't know about, I guess to say, like because they message you, that's the other thing is it's also kept me because I don't answer many messages unless I'm sitting at my computer. Unless it's just like a back and forth conversation that's continuing. But if it's like something specific and we're like specifically talking about stuff, like I try to be at my computer so that I can log it.
Is there a place to add those ongoing conversations? Or do you just keep a track of them in your messenger?
What do you mean?
Like your potentials. Like you invited and they're interested and you're talking about what they like to do for fitness. You're asking about their goals.
Well, here, okay, hold on. Let me go back to screen share.
I don't really know how to ask what I'm asking.
So you can set a custom date here on your follow-up. So you can put follow-up tomorrow.
Okay.
Like, so if you're inviting somebody today and you want to be sure you go back and talk to them tomorrow, you can put tomorrow. If you talk to somebody and they're like, okay, I'll do it Friday, you can put custom date and put Friday. Or, you know, if Friday doesn't fall in 2 or 4 days. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so you can set whatever day you want to follow up with them again if they don't respond.
Yes.
Okay, I guess that was my question.
Yes, yeah. If they don't respond, you can make that to where they automatically pop up, yeah, in so many days. Because the other thing you can do is like, I need to get somebody that I've already talked to. Hold on. You can go under here to notes. Like here, I put hurt me, but like Misty and then like activity feed. Like here, this is where like sometimes I'll just type like a hey girl, and then if I really want to see the message, I'll go back into Facebook. But here is where Misty copies and pastes her entire conversation into her notes. So like right here, she just keeps all of her Facebook messages. Whereas I don't go into that much detail because I have them in Facebook Messenger. I just put typically like what I did with them. But these were just like follow-ups. And just like, hey girl messages. Like today, it wouldn't let me type. So I put, I can go back in here and edit and put happy birthday. So then like, it's going to tell me each time like what we were doing. Anyone else?
We good? Cool. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. This was really, really good. I'm excited to use it and hopefully be more consistent with it than what I was with Streak. All right, cool. Well, if we don't have any more questions, I'm going to let y'all go. But thank you so much for getting on. Maria and Missy, thank you for speaking. And
Bye.
You're welcome. Jackie, I'll message you about that question. Yeah.
All right, guys. Good
All right,
night.
bye, guys.
See ya.